a mistake. It wasn't you I was calling the big man.
I want to say why you want person that want to give me rice now. As they call me big man, you can't say Joseph na big man. No get.
Lake rice. Is lake rice available now?
Lake.
Lake rice, the Lagos rice.
Yeah, I want to share rice. Okay, it's a lake.
It should be is a Lagos and Kebbi. Abi.
Okay. No, I have to say lake. I say okay. I just say now.
Be like say Joseph. Be like say you're hungry. If you're just joining us, welcome. Are we recording there? Okay, welcome. I'm Cordelia Ogbeh, but you can call me Lady C too if the Cordelia too plenty for mouth. I hear you guys were saying that. Why didn't you allow us call yesterday? I beg, no vex. Now small picking I be no vex for me. Today we're gonna be having that beat, and I said yes. So we have one uncle in the house who will be speaking with us. This uncle has done politics. He's still inside politics. He was once upon a time with one party like that. He now ran to another party and now said, with this party that has structure, we can have good opposition to face the ruling party. I don't know if that party still has structure or if he will tell us what he has discovered in his new party. But before you get to meet him, we will do a quick intro. Let me tell you a little bit about him. He's Dr. John Tğᴇ. He is a multifaceted individual. That means he has many sides to him. But one thing about his many sides, he is a genuine person, somebody with integrity. He's not just bearing a clerical minister or a man of the cloth for nothing. He really lives the life. He's a former Lagos East senatorial candidate, House of Assembly candidate, Ikeja, and is also the Senior God's Kingdom Christian Center International Incorporated Ikeja, is a lead pastor there, and one of those who brought the renowned GNLD. In fact, he brought GNLD into the country, talking about GNLD New Life Nigeria. He is the founder of that, and a lot of you have made a lot of money from that. Now be down what they talk about today, and is that is an American company. You know a lot about GNLD. Let's not go that way so it doesn't sound commercial here. And he is a doctor, a real doctor in nursing, right? Not shake it, na radio.
Of course,
you don't forget.
I have. I'm always serving the humanity.
Yes, welcome. His type, they are making a lot of money abroad now, but he cannot jack by again because he said, you know what? I must stay to take care of the things going on in this country. On the basis of that, we have him in the studio today. Dr. John Tğᴇ, welcome to the recap with Cordelia Ogbeh, and Joseph Folorunsho is here with us. So Joseph.
Is it okay? I will be learning now, so Lady C. Okay.
Yes.
Because the way they look at it, you have to tell people that I need help.
All of us need help.
No, let me find for myself first. So that people know that they say big man. Not me be the big man when they
Dr.
talk.
John Tğᴇ.
Now I don't need bag of rice, whether lake or ocean.
They used to beg for it. You are very embarrassed.
Okay, jollof rice.
In fact, I'm not going to. Meanwhile, you were going to trek to Abuja. You said you were going to go to Abuja to see if you can get one of the 700 plus
no, they say
duplexes.
Some house, nobody know. They don't know.
They don't know the so
owner.
Where did they get Emefiele's name from? Because they are tying his name to that. Is it that they're just looking for a scapegoat? Because the EFCC has said names withheld. Dr. Tğᴇ, what was your view about that? We talked a bit about it yesterday. That one person will have that attributed to him, and part of the forfeitures the EFCC has gotten, and they're saying names withheld. So people have decided by themselves, they've gone to do the investigations, whether it's right or whether it's wrong, and they're calling one person's name. What did you think what went through your mind when you heard the name being tied to something that they said name withheld for?
Thank you so much. Actually, when I saw that information, I was like, who gave that impression that it was former CBN governor? Because the EFCC who are investigating the matter has not come out with any name yet. Mm-hmm. And I think we should leave it there until they finally come out with it, if they choose to do so.
If they choose to do so.
But the issue is that whether it is Emefiele or it is John Tğᴇ or whoever, why would a Nigeria want to amass such, wealth or in the midst of poverty? Why would a Nigerian? Of course, they have been doing that for years. This is not the first time. We know all of this, both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. Personally, I've seen properties that are belong to Nigerian politicians in Ghana, in Dubai. I see them, I know them, I video them, I have them. But the question is, in a country like ours, where the poverty, the decision is very high, why would a Nigerian want to do that at the expense of millions of poor people?
That gave birth to the topic I said we should look at today, politics. Is it an investment or service? What is it in Nigeria? And is this democracy really favoring Nigeria? So, you've been there. Let's start from where you started from as a contestant, right? In one of, you know what you passed through. The whole process, the way people went about it. Do you see it as if Nigerian politicians are seeing it as an investment that they must recoup their investment or profit at the end of the day? Is that how they're viewing politics in Nigeria?
This question is two-sided. Number one, politics in most of part of the world is supposed to be for service to humanity. Everywhere in the world, people come in, they want to serve. They want to use the state resources to better the lot of the people they are serving. Nigerian situation is always different. Now, if you ask me from my experience, I will tell you that it isn't, and it shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be investment. It should be service to humanity. But you see, why we are going to accuse the politicians, the greatest people to be accused is the people themselves, the Nigerians themselves.
What do we do?
Yes, okay, let me tell you. Like you said, I'm a pastor. I've been a pastor for 44 years now. But when I discovered that, look, if we leave this politics so in the hand of so-called dirty people, politics will remain dirty for the rest of human existence. So some of us who believe that, look, okay, we're not that dirty. Let's go into that place and see how with time, the process of time, we can be able to clean it up. But you see, in trying to enter that place to clean it up, the people made me believe that before they could vote me in, I have to spend, I have to borrow, I have to sell my property, I have to sell even my wife and children before I can be able to enter.
What do you mean by the people? Are you talking about party members or the constituents now?
Both. Party members. For me to get a ticket, I have to spend millions. To party chieftains, and even both the chieftains and the unchieftains, they collected so much from me.
That means that
to
was
get
bribery.
a ticket.
That was bribery, or you were paying it to the party's coffers?
No, you pay it to the individuals who are in charge of the party, who are heading the party.
But that is bribery, isn't it?
Oh, if you call it bribery, then you are not ready to go into politics, because you see, like we said in Nigerian politics, godfatherism and godmotherism and goduncleism, whatever you call it.
So they're paying to the godfathers and all of that.
You have to settle them for you to get the ticket in the first place. Then after you settle these people and they give you the ticket, then the party member, the faithful themselves, it's like, you have given to our guys and our mamas, what about us? Are we not the one that will work for you? So you have to settle the party structure from up to down before now you get the ticket, and now you are going to face any other opposition party. Then you are going to spend money again to everybody in the constituent, whether it's a malam, it's a pastor, it's a imam, it's a old woman, a market woman. You must go to see them, and you don't see them with ordinary hand. It's all about money, 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 money. So before you get to that power, you are almost a debtor, whatever you call it. So when you go there now, anything that is coming out from that place, you must use it to be able to settle all the gbese. In case you have gone to the bank to borrow money, which is a very bad thing to do, then you have to pay back to the bank. But the banks you are going to pay to are the pocket of the constituents whom you have collected money from to go into that place. So, sincerely speaking, it becomes difficult for a politician to get there without, looking for a way of making money to be able to pay back.
How did you survive this? Because we were just talking out, and I was just thinking. I personally, I know some of the things that you've managed. Did you have to borrow? Did you have to sell your property, or what?
In the first place, I didn't have to borrow because I saw it as a service to humanity. So I was prepared long before this time. I've done a lot of savings, and I had a lot of people who also believe that, people like me. There are so many people like me, pastors, imam, good people in Nigeria. There are still very good people in Nigeria. So they also give some support to me. But you see, no matter what support they give, I still have to put something on sale. I sold my big generators. I sold one of my cars because when I got into that place, I discovered it was not the budgetary allocation that I had in mind. It was 10 times what I envisaged. So when I got there, it's like I've gone to inside it. I can't go back, and it seems like I cannot continue properties to be able to raise capital or fund to go ahead.
Now, as an investment, they are hoping to get it back.
Well, I contested the first time House of Assembly and I won. But I was told I did not belong to the party that owns Lagos. So either I cross to the party or even if I win, I won't get it.
How did you know you won?
Oh, the evidence were there. Of course, you are in Nigeria, you shouldn't ask this now.
No, I'm not from Nigeria. I'm from Delta State.
Okay, it doesn't matter. The issue is that in Nigeria, you don't win election. You buy election. You buy the seat. You buy the election. Now, let me ask both of you a question.
Now, I want to ask again, how did you know you won? Did you collate the things by yourself? Or did you go
your
to
agent
court?
tell you that you won?
Agent told me, even the INEC people were there. I asked them, give me the results. They said, you see. And when Nigerian people say, you see. And some were even telling me, my friend, do you want to leave your young wife and children? Forget about this, another time is coming. God will see you through. So it was evident. It was evident I won. And as a matter of fact, the person I contested against told me 5 days before election, with every indication you are going to win. But bros, you know, go get time. Now we dey Lagos. So my opponent has told me what is going to happen, and it actually happened the way he boasted.
Where
But
you from?
if he told you that you are not going to
I'm going to win,
why
but you will
not
not have it.
just save the remaining
Money.
money?
But wait, where are you from?
I say 4 days to election. I'm going to save the money to do, but it was too late.
Okay, so you're not Lagosian?
Of course, I'm a Jebu-born Deltan.
Ijebu born Isoko.
Yes, yes. I'm a proud Isoko man. The people that are laying the golden egg of Nigerian oil, who are still suffering.
That's
Lagos.
another story.
Okay.
But we come there another day. So at the end of the day, you
But-
are sure
but
you
lady,
won.
see,
Mhm.
before at the end of the day, I think there's something that you may not tell or they did not take you to that branch of the transaction. Because I have a friend who anytime want to be an honorable, after spending money, equally introduce him to someone spiritual in the night, in the deep night, and the guy have to run away with and go and wear his clothes outside, and that become where he had to share.
That's the end of him. That's the end of him.
They
Wait,
took
wait,
him
wait. They went spiritual, took him to a
they
place.
took him to a place in the night. I got a call from
He was
him.
naked. He now ran.
In fact, I got a call from him to one, and he now said, Joseph, I won't wear my clothes now, but I can't proceed from here because I was out to be introduced to someone who will now make me to say something so that I should not renege on.
So to take
Someone-
an oath.
And he
That's
has
what
to
he
make
said.
a choice at
So,
that moment.
do you get to that stage?
Of
Or
course.
you don't want to tell us?
No, they knew
can
from
tell
the
us.
beginning
He will
that I'm a
tell us.
clergyman. And they knew the kind of
This man is a
clergyman,
clergyman too. He was a clergyman. This one I'm talking to a clergyman that time.
a Muslim
what of
clergy
now?
or a
Real
Christian clergy.
clergyman that time.
Yes.
But
So
you know, outside.
Clergy is any clergy.
Eh,
Oh, he
it's not-
ran.
In fact, after the succeed for that place, you have to. It's not. So let me leave the country.
He
course.
ran.
In fact, he said no. Just say
Of
politics.
course.
Politics here is a different. The physical.
It's
is,
a different
the one for
body
afternoon is different from the
Okay.
one
in the night.
So
Doctor.
tell us the one in the
Yeah.
night.
Well, like I said earlier, and I'm still standing on my ground, the politicians, especially in this Lagos, even in Nigeria as a whole, because my issue became a national issue, they knew who I was, and they still know who I am, the kind of clergyman I am. They know I'm a radical type. They know I'm a rascal type. They know I'm an Isoko man from Delta. They know that I'm a Niger Delta militant. That they know that I'm not going to give in to all those spiritual occultism and all that. And that's one of the reasons why, people like me have not entered because you have to belong to a godfather, you have to swear an oath. But the kind of godfather I had is the type that will not, at this time, will not even allow such things to happen. So, and my godfather will be very shocked because he supported me because he was able to know that I'm a genuine clergyman. So that's why he supported me. So my godfather would be disappointed to know or to hear that I got involved in all those.
But they approach you with that. They approach you.
Of course, they will tell me that without it, I can't go further. And I told them it's not true. I just believe that in the process of time, I will be there. We'll be there.
Ladies, it's as if you are not.
My brother. So I know they usually do these things. I've not seen, but we've heard enough stories. And it's unfortunate that people do not understand sometimes the region we're in. We're just in a part of the world that believes in these things. I'm sure even in the West, they have the ones that they do too.
Of course.
They have the ones that they do the kind of sacrifices that they make. And growing up, I've always known after a particular age that once elections are getting close, people disappear. You keep seeing strange things surfacing here and there, missing parts here and there. And we grew to know that during politics, these weird things occur. Were we just dreaming about it, Dr. Kome? Or these things really happen where weird sacrifices are carried out, weird oaths are taken or made that now throws these people into a point where anything they tell you, you must do it, if not end of you?
To a great extent, there are truths in that. But I don't think from my own experience, so not everybody get involved in rituals or killing or human sacrifice and all that. For example, I am aware that it goes on, but I never got involved. And I know one or two persons who have even become a governor in Nigeria who did not have to go that way. But there are special privileges such people have. You see, for example, I have I have a godfather who was a former president of this country, was a former military leader, was also a former president. And then I started my politics under his party because I was divinely linked to him. And he warned me I should not get involved in any of such things. And I was very, very shocked because before I got to know him, I came to know him, I was made to believe that he's one of those people who is involved in rituals and all that. But by the time I got to know him, although as at this time he has finished all his tenures as president, former military, and then former civilian. And then when I got to know him, he was one warning me I should not get involved in all of these rituals and whatever. So I believe that there are still people in Nigeria too who are in power today who may not have gotten into such things. But it is true that a lot more of these politicians get involved in oath-taking, ritual, sacrifice, and all that. And that's the reason why, because they do all of this evil to enter, when they get to the power, they forget the masses. Their conscience is seared. So they just want to just go there and, steal, do all terrible things, kill, maim, because their conscience is already being provoked by demonic forces.
So the investment now is not just investment of cash and so on. They've invested, some of them have invested their souls, their spirits, and different things into this so-called politics. But why the desperation? Must you lead the people? Is there a reason for this level of desperation? I'll join you shortly. You could call in shortly to really share your own thoughts. Politics in Nigeria, do you think is to serve, or people are just making investments? Or do you think that there are people who are really serving? Now, that's the question I was asking right now, Dr. Kome. The issue of desperation. Is it compulsory to serve, to go all this length?
My experience in politics for the past 10 years plus is that which has a lot to offer as questions and answers. For number one, for example, I know people who, while they were coming to politics, they want to go into governance, they have good intention. Many I know, they have good intention. But you see, the moment they win and get there, they become different people entirely. You ask them questions. For example, in this last 2023 general election, I met one or two or three governors in my party who were very close. They say, Pastor, pray for us. So while you are doing your own, I am doing my own at higher level. You see, you don't need plenty prayers, but we need plenty prayers. So pastor pray for us, and I did pray for them. We chat, we pray for each other, but the moment they were declared winner, they changed their phone. I could no longer have access to them till today. And sometimes I used to pray
No, don't worry. After they are done with the officer, say, my brother, you don't understand the way it is. You don't.
They will even tell me, Shebi, you know how this thing work. I say, I know, but Your Excellency, what really happened all these 4 years you were in power? Say, Dr. Tğᴇ, you don't understand. By the time you get there, you will know you don't understand. So now the fact remains that, like I was saying earlier, there are some of these people have good intention when they are about going there. He thanked God that all the years he was in Aso Rock, he thought his wife or child will die. So he went there, he saw, and he came out with anybody dying, he has conquered. So to us in Nigeria, we may not understand what the man is saying, but all he's trying to say is that, you see, by the time you get to power, there are both human influences that is beyond your control. As a matter of fact, I know of one of the politicians named Witeru told me that they told him, if you refuse to collect this money, we will not only make sure that we impeach you, we will kill you.
What money was that?
Huh?
What kind of money? To bribe him? Or?
Yes, they told him to sign a budget, and he said, no, this budget is padded. Reduce it. They told him, sir, you have to sign it. And while the governor was like trying to say, no, I can't do this, his godfathers called him and said, do what they are telling you now. So he was shocked. On the table they were arguing, his godfather called him and said, do what he told you to do now. So he was like, so my godfather is aware. He has no choice than to sign. He said, I signed, and after signing, I told God, can you allow them to impeach me? I cannot continue. But he wasn't impeached. So I asked him, Your Excellency, so you signed it? He said, yes. Did anything get to your account? He said, Dr. Tğᴇ, you are very stupid. That was where the matter ended. So, so myself, and I realized that, you see, even both of you who are interviewing
Wait, that
me
means
here,
yes.
both of you interviewing me here now, you are holy people, you are righteous people. But the moment you get there, you become somebody entirely.
My enemy. It's my enemy.
No,
it's not me.
Lady C, maybe it's possible, for example, if we talk of election in Nigeria, me I know, which maybe from Australia you may know that, for you to election to be in your favor, not winning, for them to declare you, sometimes you have to have a friend that know a friend that know a friend inside that neck, who will tell you, guide you as a consultant, how you do. You equally need to know a person that know the security agency, who can equally help you. Because just ask your question, why should you have a CP in Lagos? They now posted another person as a CP for election. Or personnel for election. Yes, now just go and read, check all the election you see in Nigeria. You can see a CP that is working very well, but when election period started or start, they will now bring another CP and they will CP for purpose of election.
For purposes of election.
Yeah.
Now,
what is the meaning of CP for the purposes of election?
I think we can read in between the lines.
Of course, Nigerians know what that CP is coming to do. He's coming to do the bidding of the people that post him there, and he cannot do otherwise.
Dr. Tğᴇ, you had your one who got the seat. Are the followers now, let me call them, the constituents now, for a penny or more?
The topic today is the person who won or the person who was selected, because reasons are number one. You see, he paid
even if it's 5 naira. Oh, they paid you so that he can about to you.
If I'm coming to serve you under pressure and compulsion to make sure that I serve you, but when I have to pay to get into power, then why should I serve you? But I want to let you know again that even though they have not allowed it, I know 1 or 2 politicians who are still taking care of the constituents, who are doing great job. In my constituents, he has done so much. If 2027 he is doing, So sometimes I ask myself, if I am going to serve the people, and this young man for the past years has been there, has been serving people, then what my opposition party, or is in a ruling party, I'm opposition, a contest and I won, I will be under pressure to beat his record, or I will disgrace myself out of that place. So there are still some Nigerian politicians of the, I must tell you, there are.
But if that young man and that person that says performance are honorable now decide to say, okay, bring 10 members of your church, 10 members of your where you live, and turn 10 of your association, making 30, let him in a
Empower
way
them.
empower them.
Yes.
Will you send those
I will do that because the purpose of going, and even though it's in other opposition party, if he tells me bring people, let me empower, I will do that because I think I am going there to do exactly what he's doing.
And you will not regard as close to bribery?
No, why bribery? Why are you serving the people? It's not to give them good roads, give them good street, all the street tied, light, help their children to pay their fees.
Why not help the environment so that everybody will be helped? Everybody. If you help the environment.
Wait, I didn't get that.
From your church, 10 people from
To support him.
To
no,
to
so
support
that you
my
can
people.
help those people from your church, 10 people from your community, making 30 people. I want to empower them.
Usually, I think usually that is something to be done. Man, no man, or you put something on the ground like a ballot and the pick, and you're able to select the 10 like a draw. It becomes.
Select people. Will it
You know,
allow, like,
usually,
democratic
usually for them to pick people from every community, it's not. You don't. Okay, usually they will have people that they can pick, right? And so the idea is, how do you pick those
The other
people?
people, yeah.
Will you not pick only your party
Or you
members?
you can ask a NEP to help you pick.
No. You see, no.
I know what that was.
The issue is that, you see, when you enter power, you are serving everybody. Dilapidated. I have to go and build those, publish those mosques. When I construct streets, drainage and the street, I tie the street. I'm not doing it for any particular, individual, ethnic person, religious person. No, you serve everybody equally. You shouldn't say this one is this tribe, this one is this religion. No. Empower people like it's happening in Nigeria. You don't pick people from your political party. You pick people from randomly pick people and help them. Sometimes you can ask the imams, the clique of imam in that area, the clique of pastors in that area. Please, I want to empower 100. For example, now in America, where we borrowed our democracy from, they don't do all the things for only Republican or Democrat. They do things for the United States of America. They serve Americans. In Nigeria, we only serve our people. There was a question I wanted to ask you people before we digress. Now, why is it that when they give your brother from Oshogbo minister, when the government, okay, what are they expecting from the minister?
Because maybe they now feel that it's our turn.
It's our turn.
It's our turn.
So it's not only President Tinubu that's there and is serving the generality of the people, they kill him. They destroy his image.
You are a pastor. If I become a governor of Lagos State and I say I want to do Thanksgiving in your church, will you allow me?
Why not? If I'm a governor in Lagos,
What's wrong with
I will do Thanksgiving in the mosque. I will do Thanksgiving in the church because I'm serving
Then
everybody.
Is it not the same thing that I want to, Lady C, I want to come and serve? Then I now go and go to church to thank, say I want to.
Because you're thankful that the process has worked.
To help the people. The money of that shit. I used to see governor who says, it's my birthday.
But you know
I don't
the way
want anybody.
Thanksgiving always good now.
Why you they think of?
The Thanksgiving is not
You
complete.
see, sir, our value system in this country is really very key. Just few days ago, he wore just a short knicker. Something that people now, a lot of people are wondering what kind of system value is it. Now the question is it what the man wore that became, or the messages? So our value system in Nigeria, whether it's politics, it's religion, it's ethnicity, or whatever, our value system should be looked into.
All right, let's quickly do this now. We're speaking with Dr. John Tğᴇ. Some call him Reverend John Tğᴇ online in title. And we've been talking about politics, whether it's an investment. Maybe we'll still have a part 2 of this and all that. I will look at the party that eventually went to see if the structure would help what's going on there. We may touch that today or not. But right now, let's see if you be a part of this conversation, and you remember we always keep it civil, right? We always keep it civil. 0913-600-0410. That's 0913-600-0410. And you could also call on WhatsApp. Do the WhatsApp calls come through? All right. Okay, that means
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Fine. Why not? I'm not later. I wish you could.
Turn off your radio. Make we hear you. We're off your radio. Offer.
On my radio. I'm on my radio.
Wait, make a carry this. Make a carry this. Let me see. Okay, let's see. Hold on. And they try to solve one problem. Aye, where is that coming from? All right, hello.
Hello, man. I'm not later.
I know you're not so cool. You know, my so power, not so.
We try well. We know this like boss. We start to so go easy. Just come now. God bless you, eh?
Thank you.
Very good, sir.
Sit bring it down a bit. Okay, go ahead, sir.
Yes, I thank you very much. All of you are there. My name is Iṛsᴜnsoዄ from Nigeria.
Welcome.
Representing everything. You will see that there is a horn that is troubling Nigeria from Occultic war. There is nobody who will enter there that will do well. Immediately you enter there in a clear caution. The aim of the whole thing is the children of God should go into serious prayer for cleansing. If not, don't come. Even if you enter there, I tell you, see what they were trying to drag you into. You see,
Okay.
you will soil your hand.
Right.
If you don't soil your hand, you will see you can't enter. So prayer is the key.
Okay.
Prayer is the key. God bless Nigeria.
God bless Nigeria. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Ḥᴏᴜᴜ, that's our country person. Come down to work by himself. Demons will not come. Do people make themselves available to the demons or not? That is the question. But is somebody on the line now? Hello? Hello? All right. Okay. Okay, I'm hearing myself. All right. So he just said pray for Nigeria. We don't pray. We don't die. Are we making ourselves readily available? Hello, how are you?
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. What's your name?
My name is Aloysius, calling from Ejodi.
Welcome, Mr. Aloysius. How are you?
I'm listening to your conversation, and really I have seen that even when the normal real human beings enters there, they turn him to be a demon as well. Now, what we do, take back our country and the politics in Nigeria. What we do is to enact law, give us a new constitution that will take care of all these things we are hearing today. This person embezzled that person embezzled that, and nothing comes out of it after announcing that it ends like that. We need new law. And then the very clause in our law that empowers these people to embezzle will be dealt with, will be wiped off from our law. And all these problems will stop. That is my contribution.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you so much, Aloysius. I loved how you just kept it straight to the point and quite civil. And okay.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, somebody. Welcome.
I just call you to tell you my personal experience in broken so that everybody will understand what I'm talking about.
Okay, that's good. Go ahead.
I live in Lagos. I'm an Igbo. Are you hearing me?
Head.
Okay, he's a good friend of mine. We are schoolmates during our school days. So the time he got the position as a politician, and he happened to be speaker. So when I went to congratulate him. In short, the time I go congratulate him, we hugged each other, stuff like that. I told him that, make him show me way.
He agreed immediately because we were close schoolmates. So on a Sunday, he asked me to, he said, make I go visit a place because it's within my area. I know the place very well. And the personality, everybody knows. So when everybody don't go church, I went to the place. I knocked at the gate. The security man there opened the gate for me. I told him that somebody like this asked me to visit so person. The man opened gate for me. The dog began to bark me, you know, all those German dogs. So when I enter inside that place, I was surprised. I saw people in red. And
Wait. You saw people in red. Maybe, was it on Valentine's Day? Was
no,
it Valentine now?
Valentine. Myself, I don't plan Valentine now. By my age now, I know what they call about it. Something like that. I know it's about that. So I turned immediately. Maybe the man understands. I just went out. So when the man called me again, whether how far, I said
run.
So I said, I saw dog full day. I don't see anybody. I just the man. Maybe they have told him. So now, so I come to understand that nothing goes for nothing. Honestly.
Thank you for sharing your experience with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I don't know. Somebody enter place.
Even I like as you know ask me my name. I for not tell even I for tell you fake name.
Oh yeah, please tell me fake name. Tell me
I know Felix. Talk Felix.
Okay.
And it's not my real name.
Fake Felix. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes, bye, sir. You enter place. They are doing Valentine in November. I used to beg you.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good morning, Lady C.
Mr. Peter Monse, man, what's going on?
God don't bring you to our house.
I've missed you, man.
Oh, Lady C, Baby C. I told you that I will be calling you Baby C.
If I call me Omama C, even Omama C.
The city of the Sandras and Babalola. Nigeria, I have missed you.
Oh, here we
are. God make it possible.
I'm gonna do it here. Don't worry about it. Sorry, I had to disappear the way I disappeared there, but let's not talk about
station, the mainland FM, the FM for the people, and by the so I go do Thanksgiving in the church.
Thank you, Mr.
From here.
Help me tell Sandra. Okay, no comments. All right. Okay. That's done. Thank you, Mr. Peter Monse, for the lovely welcome. Okay. You heard.
Of course. I even have one of my.
Come there, Christian.
I said I know.
On a Friday of November. No.
Also be for business.
Why must you make people take oaths?
Serving. You see, the public, because it's not your money. Like an estate.
Absolutely, gallant lady, the public. Both human speaking that in Nigeria government. Nigeria radio station.
Thank you. So you are tracking me everywhere.
From MD to that.
Okay, no shakings.
You are welcome. I just hear your voice now. Everybody there hear you from inside barak now.
Let me greet them.
Office, I wish you all the best. You are welcome.
Thank you so much.
Station.
Thank you. God bless
Keep on moving gallantly like a gallant.
Thank you so much for that. I think there's another one. Is there one waiting? Hello, how are you? We'll take a couple, then John Coleman will respond. Hello, how are you?
Hello, good morning, Cordelia FM.
Cordelia, is it Cordelia FM or Cordelia? At all.
Huh?
No, I resemble your grandmother's sister. No, I know.
Okay. Because resemble one girl at school at the Queen's High School.
And when you be the chase, you not green. No, not be me.
Okay. It's one thing I want to say.
Tell me your name first. Tell me your name.
My name is Mr. Patrick. I'm calling from Wဃ쏘ᴛsAᴘᴘ.
Welcome. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's the one thing I believe. Whatever anybody believes works for that person. Yes. You see, Tğğᴇ was taken to a shrine that is at Akija.
Yes.
So he took an oath to do what they ask you to, nothing will happen. Because you see all this occultic, all this, they see, they know the truth. Does that mean? They will know the truth. Does that mean? So he told them that the money belongs to Anambra State, him. I think that oath. And what happened to him? So what to me? I don't believe those things. It's only when you don't know what you are, who you are in the world. Does that mean? Just do the right thing. Oracle fears Oracle knows the truth. He knows the truth. Nothing happens. That is, to me, I don't believe those things. So
okay.
That's me.
All right.
Yes,
Thank you.
thank you very much.
Patrick. You see, he said something there now. Thank you. He said something there. He mentioned somebody who had gone to a shrine. He made whatever oath and all that. May I steal the people's money? Do what you need to do. Serve the people. That is the God you've chosen to serve. That is up to you. The end of the day, just to put these leaders or whoever is paying allegiance to them in a bottle to do only their biddings and not the biddings of the people.
By allegiance. You must take allegiance to the person that you take oath with. Because from time to time, if you are a governor, this is what you must approve for us. And once you take the oath, you are bound by that allegiance to the oath. The money we use in building roads, hospitals, education, you'll be sharing it with the people you took an oath with.
So you can't wake up one morning and say, no, I'm not doing it again. And the only thing that we will see will be you. And you see that the only thing we will see will not be, oh, this person is fighting with his godfather and the state is suffering.
Of course.
They don't tell us the real story.
Follow them to Canada. That was when he's the one that invented or discovered how to discover 괶ᴏ then.
Okay.
Yeah, you see, they took him there. They took Canada. I think they say about 4 billion, 3 billion then. And immediately the first I said, okay, no, that one, the arrangement for 괶ᴏ, that one ends with 괶ᴏ. This is Anambra State government office. So I won't.
And he came for second term?
Eh? He not came for second term, but the
that's the
people
consequences. So you see, it is better you don't take the oath. Stand for who you are that it took.
Okay.
When the oath is beyond, when it becomes impracticable, what is that?
Let's take just one more call. We'll continue.
Hello.
I'll be back here
Hello,
on
good
Tuesday.
morning.
Hello, good morning. How are you, my friend?
Good morning.
Good
You're welcome.
morning. Thank you. What's your name, my
This
friend?
my name is Ralph, calling from Satellite Town.
Welcome, Ralph. Go
I'll be
ahead.
calling from the other side too.
Oh.
There's one thing, all this oath of no oath about politicians, I don't believe it. Let's just, for example now, the president we have today, we all know the record, his record. Forget about what happened during election, whatever. We know his record. And most of the people who elect, we know they are bad. But because of INEC or we are too partisan, this is why we don't vote the right people. But telling you that when you get it, you don't know what to do. I don't just believe it.
Some of the things that they end up doing, and the end of the day, they must pay these people back. It's not that we're saying all of them did it. No, it's just that that is part of the kind of investment some of these people make, and when they get into power, you'll be wondering what they're using the money for. They're just using the money to pay back. Okay, Ralph, the line went off, but I think you understand what we're saying. Okay, we can take one more, or will you wrap up? Okay, let's do just.
I am Pastor Maxwell.
Welcome. So we are wrapping up, so we have just 1 minute. All right, go ahead.
It's all right. That person has given. The man gave the Reverend man there, listen to me. The power that rules this world is Satan. He's the Oga that governs the affairs of this earth. It's not for a Christian. It's not for somebody who says he's following Jesus Christ. No. The day, the minute, the hour, you have desire, but you're no longer a disciple of Christ. And that's a problem that the Lord himself said. Christ himself, he warned his disciples, said they should beware of the snares of the Pharisees. And he told him in John chapter 8, verse 32, they should know the truth. You know, the lack of knowledge, the churches on their knees today. And somebody who says he's a pastor, a reverend, is becoming a politician, becoming a vice president, becoming this. So that is not.
Agree with him, Dr. John Tğᴇ.
Even
me, myself, I know I agree. All right, last line, Dr. John Tğᴇ. We're going to have a part 2.
Yeah, with what the last, even in Nigeria today, the governor of Benue State is a priest, he's a Catholic priest. governor of.
No, he's saying that once you do that, the grace will depart from you.
Disappear.
Okay, aside. So, brothers, all I want to say is that Christians should get ready to be able to go into politics. Thank you
Or
so much.
people who believe that they can make a change. We'll have the part 2, because then we're going to be talking about the party eventually moved to, that is supposed to be the opposition. What again, Joseph Florenshaw.
Yeah, thank you very much. And if I change
Faith. Okay, I'm Cordelia Obe. I'll be seeing you on Tuesday. Thank you very much for being with us on the recap. John Ǩụ̀mē, Dr. John Ǩụ̀mē, thank you. Joseph Florenshaw, thank you very much. Sandy, thank you. What's my darling's name?
anointing.
Anointing. If grace come out, anointing go enter. What is that?